Good day, everybody. Just taking a look at NASDAQ futures. September 10th, 2024. We are now into the PM session. We are past lunch. We're past the morning. On the 1-minute chart, there's some observations, what I'm seeing, where will price go? Who knows? Nobody knows. But here's our opening gap. So yesterday's close, today's open. Yeah, we see a lot of noise. During the lunch hour, price came down, took out this area of liquidity, turned around, it's marching higher. Where will it go? Points of interest along the way. We've got these relative equal highs right here. So that is a potential target, buy-side liquidity. The daily high is noted here from earlier, first thing this morning. Bang, right up there. But see, you also have relative equal highs up here. So where's the price going to go to next? I mean, we already came down and took out this area. And we created, we've got these kind of relative equal lows now. But price is closer to these equal highs and these equal highs. It's closer to these two than it is to this way down here. I think if price stays in kind of the upper quadrants here of this opening gap range, I think we got a chance to see this thing move higher. And if I zoom in a little bit, so along the way, I just noted like where price kind of came back to potential order blocks, maybe these two candles here consisting one. This one is a little bit more clearly defined. We had, price rise up out of here. And we kind of have what I call a touch and go. So kind of just touched it and then continued higher. So I think this probably would have been a better entry to me anyways, to my eyes. This is a cleaner setup. A little bit noisy down here, but maybe this level here, these two down candles, price kind of, we see some accumulation before price goes out of there. And so what we have here is we have this area of accumulation. Price came up one more time and then really rallied. So I think this probably would have been a good entry. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Didn't take it, although I was looking at it in real time. And so then what I noticed is I said, well, we have this big drop. So let me work backwards. Price kind of stalled out right here, this low and then continued lower. But really, it really started dropping. We had this consolidation and dropped like a rock. And we see price kind of slice right through that. And it's come back and tested that area. So two things I've noted: a potential breaker block. And then we also have this gap right here. So I have these two things in alignment. So I have this gap and price, the bodies of these candles respected the midpoint of that gap, which is pretty close to the midpoint of this, what I would say, I would call this a bearish order block, but now it's a breaker block, I suppose. We are inside the weekly inversion fair value gap. The midpoint is this orange line right here. And so I'm wondering, if we come up, sweep this, these equal highs, maybe take out the daily high. And it's looking like price is trying to do that. That's what I'm looking at right now. I don't know what the rest of the day is going to entail. But based on what I'm seeing at the moment, I think chances are good. My assessment, and I could be 100% wrong at any time on this, but I'm just trying to map out the institutional footprints that are, the footprints that are being left behind by the institutions. So we see this, a good deal. It's kind of we had sell side delivery. Now we're offering buy side delivery. I'd say first target is here. Secondary target is here on the day. We are closer to these areas than we are down here. So my assessment is that price reaches for these areas before it goes lower. Anything can happen. This could suddenly just drop like a rock for no reason. Well, there's always a reason, even though we don't see it. But my assessment is take out this and then maybe take out that. based on what I'm seeing here. I'm not in a trade right now. I'm just watching price action today. I slept through all this. I woke up as price was starting to climb up here. This is when I woke up because my hours are whack, and I'm asleep for the first half of New York. I'm generally awake for the PM session just based on my work hours and the location of the planet that I'm on. UTC -7. So for me, I know a lot of people say, hey, put it to UTC -4 no matter where you are in the world. But for me, my local time, I know that the morning session is from 6:30 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. I know that lunchtime is 8:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. And I know that the PM session is 10:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. So I have it mapped out. I have the day always mapped out in front of me. So I know where we are in time of day, but it's just easier for me personally to map out the time of day this way in my local time, even though I know generally speaking, you'll hear it's always set this to New York time. That confuses me. It confuses the heck out of me when I do that. So that's why I don't. So that's what I'm looking for today. I'm just going to sit on hands. I'm not going to trade. I'm just going to watch price action and see if my assessments are correct. And if they are incorrect, I will circle the wagons and really study why they are incorrect. Let's go up to a 5-minute really quick, see if there's anything of note there. So potentially what we see here, here, look at that order block. See, price came up out, repriced down in, took off. Yeah, see, look at that. Potential another order block right here, price moving up, and another potential order block right here, this down candle on the 5-minute going up higher. This relative equal highs there, equal highs there. Cool stuff, man. We're going higher. I'll just hang on to this for a couple more minutes. Let's just see if I'm correct or not. I'll just hang on for a couple more minutes, see if price gets taken here. We're approaching this 1:50 to 2:10 p.m. Eastern time macro, I guess. Let me just pop up to the 15 really quick, see what's going on. Yeah, see, look. Nice sell side delivery, took out that the liquidity down there, now marching higher. It's not unreasonable to assess that price could easily take this level out and potentially take this level out. We are respecting this this upper quadrant right here of this opening gap. We traded back through and back up, and now we price it kind of retested, marching higher. So just let's see what happens here. So this candle just opened, right? So we're at 46 past the hour. So the candle just opened, came down, didn't leave any gap. Now let's see if it marches higher in these next couple of minutes. Let's see if I'm right or wrong. Watch price just all of a sudden drop for whatever weird reason. Yeah, I like this right here. This is kind of nice. Let's see. Been a good. If I was paying attention, I was waking up and drinking coffee right at this time. So I totally missed. That would have been a good move to come from this level. Let's see, that would have been 18,646.75 up to this target here of 18,790. Let's just see what that would yield you on one contract. Okay. So let's just say we entered down here at 18,646.75. 75, and let's just say our target is up there 18,790, right? Okay, 18,790. And we're just only doing one contract, right? So that move, if you were able to get in here and you're targeting this buy side liquidity up there, just one contract from here all the way up to here. Let's just get out at the midpoint right here, this fair value gap. Okay, let's just call that the target, 779. That's $2,645 off one contract, and you would be out of the trade right now. You got in here at around, well, New York time would have been in the middle of lunch, so 12:35 New York time, and you would have exited here in the last couple of minutes, 10:45, so 9:40, so an hour and 10 minutes to make $2,645. You kidding me? Now I missed it, and I'm only on a paper trade account. You can see up here, paper trading. You can use this feature on TradingView, which I love. I love it. But yeah, over $2,600 one contract on E-mini NASDAQ. Now I had a similar trade like this the other day, and let me just show it to you. I'll do a total trade analysis later, but I'll show you the history. This is my paper trading account, right? Account history. So the, Sunday night, I got this trade right here, 2,635 less the commissions. There it is, right there. Account balance. I took some losses because I was experimenting and just doing some stupid stuff, but you can see some wins there, some losses. But this is a good valid win on this paper trade account. And this is how you practice, you just so let's see, $2,600 from this order block right here. Ooh. And even this move right here, coming out of here up to there, this from this, what I believe to be a breaker block. I'm not sure if I have my terminology correct. This is why I'm learning. Even this little move from here to here, it's a few $100s. It's nothing to sneeze at. I'll take a few $100s any day. But that's the move right there. This one, these two down candles, popped in right there at 12:36 New York time, and you would exited at 10:45 New York time right there. If you're aiming for the midpoint of the weekly inversion fair value gap, you can hold on for a few more minutes, see if it takes that buy side liquidity, which I believe it will, because you got the relative equal highs here. I'll hang on for. So now here's that time of day. So here's the 1:50 p.m. to 2:10 p.m. It's starting right now. So let's see if we get some action and take out those relative equal highs. It looks like it's going for it. Come on, baby, go, go, go. There's stops above here. There's stops, man. Go get that money. Come on, market makers, go get that money. And there's people that have gone long along the way here, and so I would suspect that, hey, we take this stuff out and then we'll go get those people down there. All right, let's give this one more minute. It's turning into a long video because I'm just sitting here and waiting. Come on, you can do it. Let's just say that we made the decision to get in at this level here, at what I believe to be a breaker block. So it's 18,750, right? Let's just see how much that would have been. So 18,750, and let's just say, oh yeah, it's taken that. There it is, 18,790. So 18,750 from that level right there to 18,790. That's $800, guys. And look how long this took. $800. And let's say you got in way back here. Let's say you got in too early. You got in way back there at 1:21 p.m. New York time, and you just got out just now at 10:51. I'm sorry, 1:51 New York time. So 30 minutes to make 800 bucks. 30 minutes, 800 bucks on one day. What is 800 times 5 days a week? No, let's just do it 3 days a week. Times 3 days a week. Let's say you only do that 3 days a week times 52 weeks a year. That's $124,800 in a year. Doing a small move like this from here to here, 800 bucks, 3 days a week, 52 weeks a year is $124,000. I don't know about you, but I sure could use an extra $124,000. So this is why I'm taking the time, patience, just study the price action, marking out areas on the chart where prices come from, where's price likely to go. There's that buy side liquidity. I saw price come through this, retest that, go back up there, order blocks along the way. It's, I missed the $2,600 move. That's okay. At $800 move, I'd be satisfied with that, you guys. I would be, and only do that. And the earlier in the week, I showed you that $2,600 move I got on Sunday night during Asia session, because it was a similar thing. I played it off the new week opening gap, and I saw an area of buy side liquidity, nice smooth stuff, and I said, I'm going to target that, and sure enough, it went there. Anyways, sharing my life, sharing my adventures. This is for my own accountability and learning. I'm not here for likes and comments. None of this is a trade recommendation. This is just my own observances of price action. You're probably seeing different things, and that's okay. But I appreciate you watching. I appreciate your support, and I'll see you all next time. Stay safe out there, y'all, and cheers, man.